Welcome to the course Chatgpt and other awesome AI tools, series 3. We were talking about prompt priming frameworks, and this is the concluding lecture. Here we want to talk about a framework which is called reverse prompting. As the name clearly indicates, here the whole process of using ChatGPT is completely reversed. Normally, what you do, you write a prompt and ChatGPT gives you an output. But in reverse prompting, you give ChatGPT some output and tell it that please write a prompt which can generate an output similar to this. Are you getting it? So that means even writing prompt can be assigned to this tool. That is why you often read about many advertisement that prompt writing engineers and salary 1 lakh dollar or something. I'm not saying that they are wrong. They level require a completely high level of expertise. But one thing you should understand that as this AI goes on evolving, prompt writing may itself be automated. So you should take up that job, but always remember that that job can be also transitory. Okay. Now, here we are actually in reverse prompting. We are doing kind of reverse engineering process for any piece of content. This example will make it clear that I'm pasting it here so that you can read and listen. If you were a company that sells online products, and suppose your competitor is making much more sales, because in their advertise, their descriptions and titles are pretty effective. So now what you want to do? You will fire your copywriter and hire another one. All those who are knowing about churn analytics know that that is a very costly process. So instead, you either tell your copywriter to get equipped with tools like ChatGPT and tell him that use this tool and try to write copy similar to this one of our competitor, which is very hot, very hit. Okay. Now, in this reverse prompting, there are some options which you can write. For example, here I paste again because this would be pretty long. Reverse prompting is a little bit complex thing. Two-step reverse prompting. Here you tell ChatGPT that you are a prompt engineering expert and you can reverse engineer prompts based on the text which is provided to you. I am going to provide some tech product content or any product content and be as specific as possible on providing a prompting suggestion based on the tone, style, syntax, language, or any other factors which you, that is ChatGPT, considers relevant and design a prompt. That means I would like to use this prompt in future to replicate the style of the provided text. Your prompt is effective when entered into the normal context. It would provide the script. Please reply with understood if this makes sense. So you are first making sure that ChatGPT has understood what you are talking about. And if this does not make sense, then ask further clarifying questions. Suppose ChatGPT has replied that yes, I understand. Then you tell that this is the text which I uh, want you to uh, go through. and design a prompt which can generate a text content with similar tone and other features. Okay, so you are first giving first part of the two steps. So again I adjust this maximum length, though for first step it may not be required, but still. So understood. My prompting suggestion based on the provided text is no, that actually is tech. Think of the new tech product content because we have provided only this much. Okay, so I want to retain this memory, but I want to say I want to provide some better text product content. Okay, so I will say that like this. Now, as I want to retain the memory, I have to delete but will not refresh the web page. Okay. Now I am providing a more specific text content, more specific tech product related content. Please do reverse engineering as we discussed above. And here in maybe inverted commas, I am providing that Apple AirPods wireless, effortless, magical, uh, with a plenty of talk and listen time and voice activated Siri access and available wireless charging case and all that. Now let us see if it remembers previous prompt. Yes, it has done its job. Reverse engineering Apple AirPod Wireless involves breaking down the functionality and features into individual components, starting with design, AirPods. So it has not exactly generated the prompt, but it has given a much detailed information about how to generate a better prompt. Let's start with design. Then comes to then talk about sound quality, and then talk about charging case and that way. Okay. Now, second part in this reverse prompting is multiple step version. What is this multiple step version? Let me first Okay, let me give the example only directly of four steps. Now, sometimes it can be four, sometimes it can be five, three, depending upon your customization. Let's talk about reverse prompt engineering. By reverse prompt engineering, I mean creating a prompt from a given text. Then, second point, can you give me a simple example of reverse prompt engineering? Then, once it gives that example, you tell it that great, can you give a very technical reverse prompt engineering template? And then now reverse prompt engineer the following text. Be sure to capture the tone. So, I am first keeping only first step. Okay, and let's talk about reverse prompt. So it is giving some general information about what is reverse prompt engineering. It is a way of taking a piece of text and generating a prompt from it. Okay. So here you are using ChatGPT itself as a prompt engineer. But I am not much happy with this much answer. So I can tell ChatGPT, can you give a simple example of reverse prompt engineering? And remember, I have not refreshed the page, so everything is in its memory. Okay. It is giving example. For example, a teacher could ask student to design an experiment to test the effect of temperature on the speed of sound. And the student would use this prompt to brainstorm the idea and develop a plan for the experiment. So you should understand that you will not get direct prompt every time, but you will get a fairly good idea that what prompt will generate the content which you want. Okay, here you are saying, great, can you give a technical reverse prompt engineering template? So that means that template should be usable for any different application just by filling in the blanks. So it has come up with answers fairly quickly that identify the purpose of the product, break down the product into component parts, and all these I'm not reading, but share the result with the stakeholders. So in this you just have to fill in the blanks with your specific requirement. Okay. And finally, I am saying that okay, use this template which you have created to now reverse prompt engineer the following using above template. Remember, I am writing above template and all that, so you have to be careful of not to refresh the web page, otherwise your memory will be lost. Okay, be sure to capture tone, syntax, language, writing style, everything. Okay, and I am writing a very small content. Actually, I could have written latest products details also, but remember that ChatGPT 3.5 we are using, and it has been trained only up to September 2021. So I am writing this Fire Stick 4K, and let us see if it can generate. It generates this kind of response. Do you want to experience the best in streaming quality? Upgrade to the Fire Stick 4K, but it has not come up with proper prompts. Okay, so what I can do is I can paste all four steps in one. For that, I am refreshing the page. I am adjusting the maximum length, and I am trying to put all four. Let us see what it creates this time. Yeah, this time it has generated a prompt. Ready to take your TV experience to the next level with Fire Stick 4K you can enjoy. Okay, so this kind of prompt, if you use for some other product, not Fire Stick exactly, but it will generate a content which is similar in tone, then language, syntax, etc. to this content. Okay, so this is a good application. Okay, but reverse prompting is far deeper topic, and we have just rather introduced it. Those who are interested can go deeper, or if we get chance, then we will also explore it. Thank you.